Hello guys, it just is here within a video. So 3.15 Expedition League is at the gate. It's almost time. So currently it's 4 a.m. in Ruski land, and the league launches at 23:00, 11 p.m. So in 19 hours, and I think it's about time I decided what what build I'm gonna be playing, because usually I have a hard time picking the build, and uh, because I don't want to grind mines, I don't want to go toxic rain raider. I don't want to go the usual shit that that's been done and that I'm not going to be enjoying. Because if you pick a build that you are not enjoying playing, then your league start is not going to be successful, right? Like the great Zizaran said, the only way you can play a game wrong is by not enjoying it, or along those lines. Anyway, so what you're seeing currently is the so-called wheel of builds. Um, I've done the same thing for Ultimatum League as well. So basically, the idea is I get like a bunch of builds on it that I like or would enjoy theoretically, yes, and just spin and whatever it lands on. That's the build I'm gonna be sticking with for the league start for the first week or so. That's the idea behind it. It's not my idea. The person who came up with this is the legendary one for all for one, Ligthty, the great Bunkel himself, and I just shamelessly plagiarized it and implemented my own builds, kinda sorta. I'll be leaving his link to his video below, just so you guys might check. So if you are like me, you don't want to choose, you don't want to pick, you want to just leave, whoever grabbed the wheel, devil or god, whoever exists, uh, yeah, join me in this madness. Let's cry together. So yeah, most of these builds are viable in my opinion. How viable? Questionable, but not, you know, high possibility that they will be able to kill uh, the Maven fights, whatever they called, right? Yeah. Um, as I did for Ultimatum, below this video you can find all the POBs for every single one of these. I've been doing That's what I've been doing up until 4 a.m. I guess. Yeah, these are just basic, just basic skeletons with some skills, with some no items even, just some skeletons. And yeah, let's run over the builds that I've prepared, quote unquote. Ascendant Spectral Helicopter, and yeah, I should also mention that some of them are new skills, and that's why they're not in POB yet. So it's kind of sort of, for example, Ascendant Spectral Helicopter. I didn't really like the playstyle itself, right? It was super slow, but the numbers look insane. It has like 160 hit damage of base attack. So I went full fizz with Impale. Yeah, as you can see, there's the tree, there's the timber blade, and so on and so forth. And I use Spectral Throw as a substitute for Spectral Helix. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments or check out my stream. I'll hopefully be there and I'll answer everything, and we'll figure something out. Anyway, so Ascendant is Spectral Helicopter. Good numbers. Probably will enjoy still playing it. Zoomy, just spam it. We'll see. In POB, it kind of looked okay. Elementalist Winter Orb kind of says for itself, right? The convergence. I'm not virgin. Works great with Winter Orb because it's splooshes, right? Splooshes in an area. So when you sploosh is in big area, good for mapping. Sploosh in little area, good for bossing. Is it though? Not really. Anyway, still 30 like Elementalist, Winter Orb, boom. Saboteur. There's multiple ways you can go about it. I actually just changed my mind last minute, went with Ice Trap. I wanted to start as a Lightning Spy Trap, but I felt like dealing cold damage is better in this game to freeze everything, so Ice Trap. If you land on this, you're happy, successful league starter. Although a lot of people are going to be playing traps as well, so Tinkerskin and Archdemon hands, Slave Driver's hands are going to be pretty contested, so keep that in mind as well. Hierophant, Eye of Winter Totem. When I saw the Eye of Winter new skill, I was like, what the shit is that? It's like, Chris Wilson said something that we really wanted something with these kind of mechanics in our game, but it's not PoE. I was like, what the fuck? That's like, I don't even know, last Epoch playstyle. But on second thought, I was like, it's perfect for Totem. So we go Totem. Yeah, this one is very potent, I think. Inquisitor Stormbrand, just the usual. Not really though. If you guys know, there's this guy Jang Roan. Probably most of you know him. He's the myth, the madman, the legend. So he basically this build utilizes Dbion's Dirge and Battle Mage. It's a long ass story. You if you want check out the description. So basically, it's a caster with War Cries and a shit ton of movement speed. Anyway, Slayer, I went with Wild Strike Trinity plus Elemental Equilibrium because Trinity wasn't hit as hard, and still the damage would be potent. With where is it? Whoa. Yeah, there. With possibility of switching to Void Forge. Oscarm is just to fix accuracy and like assassin mark. Just was lazy to fit in an item. So yeah, we go Equilibrium. It's gonna have damage. I don't know about the playstyle. You want to have a lot of attack speed, but that's what I went with. And if I land on it, I'm gonna enjoy playing it for sure. Chieftain Totem Slam. I went with Consecrated Path plus the Earthbreaker support, the new one. Earthbreaker is insane. You can not go wrong with it. Chieftain, perfect synergy for totems. Not perfect, but pretty good. And yeah, Jug Bone Shatter, the new skill as well. Should be fun. I also have two versions for it. I have Axe version and Mace version. Mace version is more like a meme because maces are not real weapons, but there's the unique. Anyway, you check out for yourself. They basically revolve around a lot of stun shit, right? As well as Bone Shatter. That's why it kind of felt fitting to go for maces, and the DPS is, yeah, it's a pretty big difference. Like, anyway, Bone Shatter, Assassin Ooze, or Orb of Storms, with Tempest Shield. It's a small, neat little interaction when you stand inside of Orb of Storms and cast Tempest Shield, like this. That was a good impression, by the way. You chain Orb of Storms everywhere. I haven't played it. I just saw like a couple of clips, not even clips, but gifs on build guides, whatever you call it, by the way, gifs or gifs. I think gifs. Anyway, yes, I think so. I think gif. Then Gladiator, Earthquake Bleed. Just, badoink. Slow, but big bleeds, hopefully. Raider Lightning Arrow, just the usual, bow character. Should be decent enough to carry with, like, middle investment to, like, red maps and high investment to, Lightning Arrow is Lightning Arrow. So, Trickster ED Contagion, just a staple, awesome, fun to play all the time. Yeah, for me. Pathfinder Concoct, it's the Unstable Concoction. It's the new skill as well. Unstable, I think it's called. The one that throws flasks. I have a tree with elemental hit. Let me show. Interesting. Sorry guys, it's been a long day. I've been doing this for a while. Alright, yeah, we grab all the flask notes, elemental damage with attacks, elemental damage with attacks. Keep in mind you have to be, your main hand has to be empty, but doesn't, like, it implies that, like, you just wear a shield. You can wear a shield, it still works, right? If you're unarmed, yeah, all of the melee shits like Rigwald's Curse, phase breakers, like deck stacking is not gonna work because they outlined it and they hot fixed it or something. Yes. So you have flask nodes, LE damage to attacks, point blank because it's a projectile as well. Dodge, the usual, elusive, some penetration, and all the new flask. I don't know how good they are, but you know, they ought to be actual if they're released in 2021. Yes, yes. For the ascendancy, I'm not sure if this is better or this is better. I think this still works as a ailment immunity because you know you still mesh your flasks like crazy. Yeah. Necro Skelly Mages. Just you can't go wrong with that shit. That shit is insane. Will carry you to whatever, to Maven even, you know. Deadeye SST is Spectral Shield Throw. This one is a little bit risky. It's good on paper, and you know, if you get a decent shield, but getting a decent shield is it's not that easy. Although you can get it like day 2. I'll probably, if I roll on it, I'll start with the Steel skill because it's a projectile as well, right? And kind of a same tree skeleton. Yeah, we go Fizz, we go Impale, as you can see, Iron Grip. Yeah, it may be suboptimal, but this kind of my direction. You can check out, like, I think Mathel did a Deadeye recently with Spectral Shield Throw. You can just copy a Steel Boys, like a Steel skill, by the way. Next on the agenda is Champion Steel skill. Just insane. Champion Steel skill with Bloodthirst support and being low life. With Terminus Est. You know. Don the Crown's staple. Yeah. Occultist Bane. Decent league starter. I've never played Bane. I played it for like a very small portion of time because I swapped to Occultist Death's Oath. But yeah, wanna try it. Bane Pop. And Jardian Absolution. Absolute Vodka. Yes. My version is, I'm not sure if that's gonna work out, but I went a little bit, where is it? Jardian. A little bit hipster with Soul Rest as well for the Summon Phantasm, because Absolution is a spell, right? And this is a pretty good fucking caster's staff, right? It gives 120 spell damage and cast speed, which is, you know, which is good, and mana regen, and minions deal additional physical damage, which also applies to our minions, right? You nearby allies regenerate, always regenerate, because what Absolution does, it absorbs a corpse, consumes a corpse, and yeah, consume a corpse, whatever. You want to get Life from Death and Blessed Rebirth. They work insanely well with both Phantasms and Absolution, and they are both physical, right? So you scale kinda the same. Absolution has 50% converted to lightning, or is it dominating blow? Is the substitution for Absolution? Substitute for, so you go fist to lightning, and everything is converted to lightning, and that's why LE weakness. I don't think it's going to be LE weakness. It has to be conductivity, right? Conductivity, because most of it is please, Idris. Sorry, guys, my mind refuses to think. Lightning damage. Summon Phantasm, they're also shooting out like physical projectile, like pew. You can go greater multiple projectiles, but I assume Absolution is going to be pretty good clear because they also cast Absolution. Absolution is AoE. That's how it differs from Dominating Blow. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to catch some sleep before the league start. I'm going to spin the wheel like as soon as I wake up and launch my stream. I'll have like maybe a couple hours beforehand to plan out everything a bit more precisely and a bit more thorough. And yeah, guys, that is it from me. Come to my stream. You are welcome. I'll be glad to see you. Check out our Discord. We have a lot of fun there. Awesome people. awesome shit. Very happy for the new league. And yeah, guys, see you. Bye bye.